When I'm 5, I draw female figures in triangular white wedding dresses, a flower, crown and veil, a bright yellow sun. Despite my parents having separated and divorced before I even know my name, I love the idea of marriage. I love the idea that two humans can walk simultaneously side by side as separate, loving, whole beings. My examples, though, confuse me. My father and stepmother, while loving, don't really look like the version of love I want. And my mother and stepfather, while great partners, don't really sit in the softness of love the way I imagine myself and another soul. As a teenager, I formed deep crushes on boys. I think of them so clearly that I swear they're sitting outside my bedroom window watching me brush my hair, dip my cookies in milk, watch shows about love and families. It's there that I witness love closer to my vision. I'm awkward, though, in my relationships with boys. When they like me, I run. Or I pretend like I don't care when they look at me. I hide myself, my body, my feelings. Sure, I try boyfriends out, but the minute I think they like me too much, I'm out. I'm a bit tough, mostly untouchable. And while it makes them like me more for some reason, when I'm older, they tire of my inability to feel, to show up, to trust. It's no surprise then that I don't have a true boyfriend till I graduate high school and am living on my own. He is aggressive, strangely intelligent, an artist, and definitely not marriage material. The only ring he gives me is around my neck when he chokes me, nearly killing me too many times to remember. When I'm 25, I marry my second boyfriend, a man from Turkey, to keep him in this country. We've been together for 6 months, lived together, and he is far too pretty to send back home to serve in the military, as most young Turkish men must do. On the day of our secret courthouse wedding, I buy us silver bands. You must have rings to make it official. Despite not getting married to be married, we wear those rings for 2 years before we tell anyone. Only once does my 98-year-old great-grandmother visiting from Newfoundland notice the ring. "You're married, love?" "Oh, no, Grandma. It's just the finger I like to keep it on." I lie, sort of. We're married for almost 10 years, and he never tells me she gave it to him. My mom slips when she asks where it is. My stepfather gave my mom a diamond ring for Christmas one year, as they had only exchanged wedding bands at their wedding. But she hates the ring and tucks it away. Through my childhood, I open the box and admire it. I wish it were mine. My Turkish husband holds on to it for when he's going to ask me to really marry him. Our marriage is only meant for a green card. He returns the ring to my mother when we separate. It was never mine. 4 months later, I meet the man that will be my only child's father. His ex-wife had moved out earlier that day. In 8 months, we live together. In 1 year, we get pregnant. In 7 years, he finally asks me to marry him. My sister sends him our grandmother's diamond to put it in a new setting. I wear that ring like a trophy. But on the night he gives it to me, his mother tells him that I will never love him, that I'm not worthy of him. She won't support our marriage. A year later, I painfully, through endless tears, give that ring back to him when she won't let me attend his birthday party. We never get married. 4 months later, my 5-year-old son says, "Look, Mommy, I found your ring." He carries the diamond in his shallow pocket all day after finding it in his daddy's truck. I cry and hug my son. While it is unquestionably the most beautiful ring I have ever seen, I sell it to my mother to pay rent. It was never mine. At 46, I have never been married. I have never had a ring of my own. But like my 5-year-old self drawing triangular wedding dresses on loose leaf, I am still designing my wedding. still navigating what version of marriage will find me. They say it takes between 1 to 3 billion years for a diamond to form. I like to think that mine is almost done.